Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the finalist celebration for the 18th Annual Greater Washington Government Contractor Awards. I'm Julie Coons, CEO of the Northern Virginia Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is a vibrant community of over 700 local companies with over 500,000 employees in the region. Government contractors make up one of our largest segments of our membership community. Every year, over 15,000 business leaders like you engage with the Chamber in the full range of events, committees, and business advocacy. We are delighted to co-present the Greater Washington Government Contractor Awards together with the Professional Services Council.
Indeed, we are delighted, Julie. I'm David Berto, President and CEO of the Professional Services Council, also known as PSC. And we are proud to partner with the Northern Virginia Chamber of Commerce to bring our shared community of members this amazing event now in its 18th year. This year, more than any that I can remember, shows us the value and the importance of working together to help our government customers achieve their missions. Tonight, we announced the finalists for 2020, but first, I want to say a few words about the process and the highly competitive nature of these awards. You know, there are many award ceremonies in the National Capital Region for government contractors. However, the Greater Washington Government Contractor Awards is unique. It is based solely on merit and performance, both for the companies and the executives. The application process is demanding, the judging is rigorous, and the results reflect those attributes. We ensure throughout that the process has the highest integrity. So Julie Coons noted, I think, that we had a record number of applicants this year. Not everyone who submitted will be recognized as a finalist. So I have a suggestion for those of you who don't make the list tonight. We're here available to consult with you and advise you between now and next year's process on ways to refine and improve your application. A number of you took advantage of that offer this past year, and I'm pleased to report that among tonight's finalists are 7 applicants who used that advice to advance their candidacy this year compared to last. So we're pleased to make that same offer to any of you tonight. And this offer extends also to those who are finalists, but who might not be the final winner come November. One of the hallmarks of our GovCon industry is our constant striving for improvement and excellence. And I think we carry that forward through this process as well. So thank you, Julie, for the partnership between PSC and the Chamber. And I turn the mic back to you.
Thank you, David. And now we would like to introduce the co-chairs of the nominating committee, Jamie Graham, Director of Business Development at Kips DeSanto, and Mandy Wheat, Audit Partner and Government Contractor Industry Leader for RSM.
Thank you so much, Julie and David. It's great to see so many familiar faces, even if we are virtual this evening. We hope everyone is continuing to stay safe and healthy during these times of uncertainty. While we are gathering virtually this evening to celebrate, we can honestly reflect on the past year as a time where this industry hasn't just survived, but it has truly thrived. And that has been showcased by the record number of applications we received, as well as the quality of the companies that were applicants. This evening, we are excited to announce the 2020 finalists for the Greater Washington Government Contractor Awards. Once again, our esteemed selection panel assessed each application diligently and did an excellent job of narrowing down the nominees to an elite group of finalists. As we all know, this awards program would not be possible if it were not for our industry sponsors, who I would like to take a moment to recognize. A special thank you to our platinum sponsors, Grant Thornton and Pillsbury, and to our diamond sponsors, Aronson, PNC, RSM, and UBS, and to our cherry on top sponsor, Lexel Blue Consulting.
Thanks, Jamie. Tonight you will hear from our gold finalist celebration sponsors: Bank of America, BNY Mellon, Citron Cooperman, Holland & Knight, JLL, Raymond James, and TD Bank. They will announce our finalists for the 2020 Greater Washington Government Contractor Awards. We also want to thank our Gold Gala sponsors: BDO, Baird, Cone Resnick, Cordia, Hogan Lovells, JP Morgan Chase, Morgan Stanley Private Wealth Management, and United Bank. And our gold reception sponsors, Deloitte, DHG, First National Bank, Kips DeSanto, Truist, USI, Wells Fargo, and Womble Bond Dickinson. Thank you to this year's silver sponsors, who you see here, and thank you to the bronze sponsors. The selection process began in June, which seems like a very long time ago now, with our sponsors who reviewed and assessed each application before delivering them to the selection panel. Our selection panel, who is listed on the screen, invested the time to evaluate each application and select the finalists being announced tonight. We would like to thank this committee for their dedication to the industry through their outreach and assessment of top leaders in the field. Thank you so much for the effort. And now on to the reason that we're here tonight, the announcement of our finalists. The Contractor of the Year category is presented to Greater Washington Area government contractors for distinguished financial and operational accomplishments and for outstanding contributions to their industry, their employees, and the U.S. government in the past year. To announce the finalists for Contractor of the Year greater than $300 million is Serena Johnson, partner and co-practice leader of government contracting with Citrin Cooperman.
Thank you, Mandy. Citrin Cooperman is the 23rd largest CPA firm in the U.S., providing tax, audit, and business advisory services to clients across the globe. Our dedicated government contracting practice helps businesses like yours scale for growth and prepare for acquisitions and exits. We are very proud to be a sponsor and excited to be here tonight to celebrate the achievements of such great companies in the government contracting community. I am proud to announce the finalists for the Contractor of the Year greater than $300 million. And the finalists are Centauri, Guidehouse, Leidos, Perspecta, Smartronix, T-Rex Solutions, and Valiant Integrated Services. Congratulations. And now I'm going to turn it over to Ellis Chaplin, Director of Investment Banking with Raymond James, and he will announce the Executive of the Year greater than $300 million. Thank you.
Thank you, Serena. My name is Ellis Chaplin, and I'm a leader in Raymond James's Defense and Government Services Investment Banking team. We're the largest off-Wall Street investment bank, and our local practice is exclusively dedicated to serving the GovCon market, primarily through M&A, but also through public and private capital raises. It's been a very active year for us, and I'm excited to see so many great companies recognized tonight. I have the privilege of announcing finalists for Executive of the Year in the greater than $300 million size category. To be a finalist in the Executive of the Year category, one must truly be a visionary leader, recognized for making outstanding contributions to their company, the community, and the industry. So finalists are Bruce Caswell of Maximus, John Heller of PAE, Roger Crone of Leidos, Scott McIntyre of Guidehouse, and Julian Setien of SOS International. Congratulations to all of you. Now I would like to introduce, I would pause for applause, but we don't have that tonight. So I'll hand it over to Jonathan Wolcott, partner at Holland & Knight, to announce the finalists for Contractor of the Year in the $75 million to $300 million category.
Thank you very much, Ellis. Holland & Knight is a law firm with over 1,400 attorneys in 28 offices worldwide, practicing in over 200 areas of the law. In the past year, our leading government contractor practice, based in our Tyson's office, has completed over 30 M&A transactions and successfully represented contractors in numerous corporate, securities, bid protest, compliance, and litigation matters. And the finalists for Contractor of the Year, 75 to 300 million, are DLH Corporation, Davell Technologies, Sevitech, Systems Planning and Analysis, and VTG. Congratulations to these finalists. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce Raymond Janvier, Senior Client Strategist with BNY Mellon Wealth Management, to announce the Executive of the Year, $75 million to $300 million.
Thank you, Jonathan. BNY Mellon Wealth Management is proud to be a sponsor of the GolfCon Award. BNY Mellon Management is one of the largest wealth management company in the United States, and we help our clients with advice and solutions with wealth management, financial planning, banking, and credit. It is my pleasure to announce the finalists for the Executive of the Year, $75 million to $300 million. And the finalists are Madhu Beriwal at IEM, John Hassouni at VTG, Aniwu Kulkarni, Customer Value Partners, Zachary Parker at DLH Corporation, Chris Wines at Metis Solutions. Congratulations to the finalists, and it is now my pleasure to introduce Harry Claff, Managing Director of JLL, to announce the Contractor of the Year, $25 million to $75 million.
Thank you, Raymond. JLL is pleased to sponsor the Greater Washington Government Contractor Awards again this year. Congratulations to all the nominees, and thank you for being the economic engine for our region, even during COVID. As a leading real estate advisor for government contractors in our region and the country, JLL has been helping our clients re-enter and reimagine their workplaces. Today, I'm honored to announce the finalists for Contractor of the Year, $25 million to $75 million. They are Acclaim Technical Services, Force Marsh Group, Naali Consulting and Sales, Net Impact Strategies, Prescient Edge, and Robotics Research. Congratulations to all the finalists. Now I would like to introduce Bill Richards, Senior Vice President of Bank of America, to announce the Executive of the Year up to $75 million.
Thank you, Harry. With a 30-year plus track record of supporting firms competing in the aerospace, defense, and government services industries, we ask our clients and prospective clients, what would you like the power of Bank of America to do for you? Whether advising and executing on capital raising approaches, merger and acquisition initiatives, treasury management solutions, risk management strategies, or personal investment alternatives, our bankers possess the skill set and knowledge to help businesses achieve their overall strategic objectives and business owners attain their own personal goals. Turning to today's activities, I am proud to announce that the finalists for Executive of the Year for companies with annual revenues up to $75 million are Alexander Granados, President Edge Corporation, Dr. Shabari Gupta, Electrosoft Services, Kavita Kutter, Impact Strategies, Jared Shepard, Intelligent Waves, and Paul Strasser, Brilliant Corporation. Congratulations to all the finalists. And now I'd like to introduce Jeremy Reichel, Senior Commercial Banker at TD Bank, to announce Contractor of the Year up to $25 million.
Thank you, Bill. TD Bank, America's most convenient bank, is one of the 10 largest banks in the U.S., and we pride ourselves on our localized approach to companies like government contractors, as well as our commitment to the communities we serve. TD Bank is proud to support the 18th Annual Greater Washington Government Contractor Awards. And with that, the finalists for Contractor of the Year up to $25 million are Adaptive Resources, C2S Consulting Group, Dynamis, Electrosoft Services, Creative Technologies, Ripple Effect. Congratulations to all the finalists. And now I would like to introduce Rich LaFleur, partner at Grant Thornton, to tell us about this year's charity partner.
Thanks so much, Jeremy. Got to remember to come off mute these days. This is my 18th year co-chairing the Greater Washington Government Contracting Awards together with Craig Chasen. 2020 has necessitated we all make adjustments and do things a bit differently than we have in the past. I wish it were possible for all of us to be together in person tonight and in November as we honor and celebrate this fantastic community. This year, the GovCon Awards will be a virtual experience. As always, the Greater Washington Government Contracting Awards is going to be really a terrific event honoring the contributions of this amazing community, albeit virtually. I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to also thank our sponsors and the government contractor community for coming together in these new and challenging circumstances. This is truly an amazing community. Thank you for your continued support of the GovCon Awards. And now it is my great honor to introduce our 2020 charity partner, TD Foundation.
Hi, my name is Tom Dearline. I'm one of the co-founders of the TD Foundation. We're a 100% volunteer organization that provides aid to the children of wounded warriors and fallen heroes. Fundamentally, what we do is we help American veterans' families that are in crisis. We really work with a group of other smaller grassroots organizations, and we help fund some of the cases that they identify and vet. Some of those partners include Operation Second Chance, CODA Support, as well as the U.S. SOCOM Care Coalition, Quality of Life Foundation. Back in 2006, I was deployed to Baghdad in Iraq as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom. And I wasn't kicking down doors and chasing bad guys. I was actually part of a unit called Civil Affairs. And our job is to take care of the non-combatants that were in the battlefield space. So I was working with a lot of my friends in the digital media industry to ship me humanitarian aid, clothes, shoes, food, soccer balls. And in September of 2006, I was shot by a sniper. And I spent the next 8 months in the hospital. It was during this time frame that Paul Bremer, Sean Finnegan, and Bill Flatley got together and started the TD Foundation. We've been focused exclusively here in the United States, providing this care to wounded warriors, children, as well as Gold Star families. So it could be quality of life issues, it could be medical, but it is a lot of utilities, rent, mortgages, preventing veterans and their families from becoming homeless. So last year alone, we helped over 75 families at an average expense under $1,000. 100% of the donations that folks make go directly to these families that are in need. If you'd like to get involved or you have an idea for a fundraiser, an activity, or an event, please reach out. We'd love to have you involved in the TD Foundation. That is the story, folks. I started doing humanitarian aid back when I was deployed and in the military. And since 2013, we've been helping the children of wounded warriors and fallen heroes here in the U.S. We help American veteran families that are in crisis. We are a 100% all volunteer organization. We're tiny little group. And so I'm really honored and humbled, and I can't thank the GovCon Awards enough for selecting us as their charity partner. We only raise, somewhere between $100,000 and $130,000 a year. So every dollar counts. We help about 70 families a year, and the average amount of money that these folks need is, $1,000 to $2,000 for preventing homelessness, paying medical bills, utility bills, providing them with school supplies. These are folks that are living at or just below the poverty level. So you could really, really make a big difference. So here's a few ways you can help. First, please visit us, tdfoundation.org. That's TD as in touchdown, tdfoundation.org to learn a little bit more about what we do, maybe make a donation. If you were to set up a recurring donation, if only 20 people on this call did $20 a month, that would be $5,000 for us. And that's a lot of money. Second, something that's free and easy, go to Amazon and make Tom Dearline Foundation your charity for all of your purchases on your smartphone and online. So you just go to smile.amazon and pick Tom Dearline as your charity. I do keynotes, and 100% of those funds would go to the foundation. So you could call me up for a keynote at your next event, partner event, or team building event. And then lastly, if you have an idea about fundraising, just reach out to me, Tom at thundercattech.com, TOM at thundercattech.com. Thank you all very much for having us as your charity partner this year. I'd like to turn it over to Craig Chasen of Pillsbury.
Thank you, Tom. And as Tom mentioned, I'm Craig Chasen, and I believe with Rich LaFleur, we've done this for something like 18 years. TD Foundation really is just a wonderful organization, and we pick them because we really want to make a difference in the community, and that's what Tom does. I know when we all think about charities, sometimes we go, well, how much money really gets down to the bottom line and how much really helps the beneficiaries of the charity. And Tom, as he mentioned, is kind of a one-of-a-kind guy who makes sure that dollars flow to the bottom line, and it really does make a difference. So he mentioned a number of different ways to reach out to him and help him. And so I don't know if we're going to have something on the screen that shows that, but I know Rich and I intend to make some big contributions to him, and I would really encourage you all to as well. I want to, at this point, congratulate everyone, all the finalists, the honorees, the people who have got so close to being finalists. And also want to just mention for a second, I think if you haven't picked up on it yet, you'll hear afterwards. We've had a little bit of technical difficulty here in bringing this off. And I think that that kind of stuff is normal the first time you do this, and hopefully this is going to be the only time we ever do a finalist reception online like this. But what I can tell you is that it's going to be absolutely seamless and impeccable in terms of our big gala event on November 4th. So that's going to go really well. And again, I want to thank everybody who made it on the call, and for those who didn't, you'll see your name published soon, and we'll figure out how to get the word out to everybody. And usually at this point, so we're going to ask all the finalists that are online and the presenters to stay on, because we're going to do some group photos. And with that, I think I'll say good night for now. We'll see you on the 4th. Rich and I normally say drive home safely. We won't say that tonight, but anyway, walk into the kitchen safely. And again, hope to see you soon. Thank you.